Growing up, I always loved fire, but being a clumsy kid with overcautious parents meant I didn't get to see it very often. The odd bonfire, birthday candle, or bug light were all I could ever get. When those were around, I'd cherish them. I'd spend hours looking at the mosquito candle. I'd insist on lighting the candles for everyone's birthday cake, unless they wanted to. I'd even make sure everyone had the exact number of candles for the age they were turning. I wasn't missing a single opportunity for a little more fire, though this did get fairly problematic when my parents reached 45 and I started melting cakes. All this to say that when I was 17 and finally got a little candle for my room, I was ecstatic. I lit it every single night and stared at it as I fell asleep, blowing it out just before I drifted off. I watched this flame for hours, just absolutely enthralled by its beauty. As a kid, everyone has tried to control the water running down our arms in the shower. Heads full of stories about fairies or avatars that could manipulate the elements. We all did, even if we knew it wouldn't work. Trying was pretty fun anyway, and there was always that what if it worked? It was in this same sleepy mindset that I reached out and cupped my hand a little ways from touching the hot glass of the container and thought, what if? And then it worked. Flames shot up from the candle twice as high as before and started to flicker rapidly. Startled, I pulled my hand away, and immediately the flame returned to its previous state. I could not believe what had just happened. That had to be a coincidence, right? I returned my gaze to the candle, and it looked completely fine. Out of curiosity, I reached my hand out again, this time pointing my index finger at the flame. I imagined it growing tall and straight, without the honestly startling flickers from 3 seconds ago. To my utter amazement, the candle seemed to obey. This went on long into the night, as I realized that by now it was utterly impossible for all of it to have coincidentally happened. I was absolutely overjoyed. It's no firebending, but it's something I still deemed completely impossible. What do you do with this information? I can't exactly explain it to my parents. Oh yeah, Mom, Dad, candles listen to me now. That would not go over well. I spent a week repeating this first night events, reaching out, distracting my thoughts, and then seeing results. It thrilled and terrified me all the same, but I needed to know what was going on. I sat down in front of my candle once again, this time setting up a camera, wholeheartedly not expecting it to work on camera, but looking for proof anyways. I got 3 absolutely intriguing clips and did the only thing I could think of, texting them to my spiritual friend and asking her if she had any idea what I'm doing. She replied promptly with, "What the hell, are you kidding me? I've been training to manipulate elements for months, and you just did it by accident." This shocked me. I'm actually manipulating fire? It's really happening? My friend happily informed me that it was a skill that humans have potential to acquire, but takes a great deal of conditions to achieve. She called me a natural witch and said it must be in my blood. My family is made of die-hard Christians. I'm a devout Christian. I had no idea how to process the fact that I might have been born a witch. It chilled me to my bone. Where had this come from? Even though I was terrified of what my ability might say about me, I still continued to play with fire each night. It felt like a friend. It would be a shame to leave it alone. I had to know what was going on. Completely giving up on this gift I so utterly wanted as a child was just too difficult. That's why I hope you understand how I end up here, where I am now. I could have never known what was in store. Whoever sees this, I hope you understand. I hope you forgive me. Hey guys, thank you for listening to today's Creepypasta, and I hope you enjoyed. I do have a podcast called The Murder House Radio Show. Check it out, the link will be in the description below. It is a true crime podcast. But if you did like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. Hit the bell notification when you subscribe and select all to get all notifications whenever I upload. I upload 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, at least one video a day. Now all long episodes and full series of creepypastas are on all major podcasting platforms under the name deadly_zone_narrations. There will also be a link for it in the description. Also, go follow all the social media accounts, they are in the description below. I do have a subreddit called Deadly Narrations, the link will be in the description. Also in the description below are the sources to the creepypasta and the music used, so go check those out. Let me know what creepypasta you would like to hear, or if you have your own you would like me to narrate. Or if you have a creepypasta series you would like to hear, send them to me on any of the social medias in the DMs, or to my email address, which is also in the description, or leave them in the comments below. Also, in the description below is the author's social medias if they have any listed. But that's it for today's creepypasta. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time in the Deadly Zone, stay deadly and stay spooky.